Hello Cancer, welcome to your He Said She Said spread. So we're gonna do the He Said She Said spread. This will include your part and whoever you are dealing with. This is for Cancer Sun, Moon and Rising and Venus. And this is not only for love, relationship, it's just for any relationship. Do remember that the world does not evolve only around a partnership that is to do with love. It can be with co-workers, it can be with your neighbors, with your friends, with your family, any interaction that you have with human beings, right? So apply it to your situation. Also, you can only send in your request for a personal reading until the 31st of March, so please do respect the deadline. And let's see what is going on for you guys. What's the past energy for Cancer? Okay. Heavy, you have in your past energy the Hangman with the Emperor in the reverse. So what this tells me is that there was a situation in your life where you had absolutely no control over. It could be that someone was trying to control you, putting you on a limbo, having you on a hold, and there was just nothing that you could do to change anything about the situation. So anything about the fact that someone was, how do you say that, like having they were having the power over you. And so this is quite a heavy situation. It does not only, as I said, only apply to love. This could also be like in a work situation where, you know, you needed to wait until things would change. And the Hangman always tells me that there is something that you really want to do, but you can't. There's like no control. And the Emperor in the reverse is just amplifying the whole situation at this moment. So for some of you, you could be dealing with an Aries. For others of you, you could have let go of an Aries because of them trying to overpower you in a situation. They were trying to have the power and control over you, and they were misusing their power over you. And that could have been one of the reasons that you let go of an Aries individual. But this could also be another authority figure that you were dealing with, and there was nothing else that you could do but to wait and to see how things were going to evolve for you. And in the meantime, you could have changed your perspective about a situation. Now we're going to see what that perspective is now, what kind of new perspective you gained by the fact that you did not have any control about it. It's a very how do you say, let's just see what comes up. What's the past energy of the person that Cancer was dealing with? Okay, so I feel that even though you thought that someone was trying to have control and the power over you, I feel that the person that you were dealing with was actually putting in energy and effort to work with you. So it could be that that's the perspective that you had to change, that this person was actually having, even though they had like an assertive position over you and you felt a bit powerless in the situation, that this person actually was trying to get you on board of something and try to not reconcile as in the way that we speak about reconciliation, but to team up with you. So they were putting in the energy and effort to work together, to collaborate with you towards a goal that is a collective goal, you know what I mean? So that's what I also stated, right? This has to do with work, and this has to do with work. So I feel that maybe you were having some delusion, I'm sorry, I'm just a bit tired and overworked, so if I just lose the words, just know this is the 5th language I speak. So if my head gets tired, it's just, you know, it needs to dig in deep to get to the English words sometimes. So just know that. So yeah, I feel that you guys may have been a bit in your head or disillusioned about a situation. And I do remember you guys had the 7 of Cups in the last general reading, where you were a bit in your head, like your head was a bit in the clouds and you needed to come out of it, like. And I feel that that's the case. You guys come to the realization that maybe it was not the way that you thought it would be. That's what I feel at this moment. So we're going to see what comes out. What's the current energy for Cancer? Let's see. See, you have 3 of Pentacles, you have the 3 of Pentacles, the Fool in the reverse, and the 7 of Wands. So I'm seeing different things here. First of all, the fact that it is true what I said, that you came to the realization that this person was actually, you know, trying to team up with you, trying to collaborate to go towards a specific goal with you, is something that you gained as perspective from the past. That's one thing. But there's still, you're still a bit afraid to take a leap of faith in that direction. You don't trust it completely. You don't have the faith in it, in that new direction that you're supposed to take. So what I'm seeing actually, or feeling, is that someone has, you know, came with some kind of offer to you to go into a new direction or other direction, and you don't trust that offer. And that's what I see here. So you lack some confidence as well to go in that direction, because you feel that there's a lot of risks that are with it. You know what I mean? And there are some things that you need to get off your chest, and you may have already done that. But the 7 of Wands does indicate that you are ready to put up a fight for yourself. So if this person is not treating you well, you are ready to stand up for yourself, to set boundaries, and to speak up your mind. And that's a very good thing to see. Let's see what else comes up. What's the current energy for the person that Cancer is dealing with? They have the 10 of Swords. So this person could feel betrayed by you, which is a bit of a shocking for me at this moment. They have the 10 of Swords. It could also, we're flying again, and the 10 of Wands. So there is a major completion here. What I'm seeing here from the other point's perspective, there's a major completion in the way that you both were communicating, and they feel that it's a heavy load on them as well. Something has come to an end, and they have quite a difficult. They have a lot of difficulties with getting their point across as well, with this 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. It's like they feel that they have been betrayed, and that's like a heavy load, and you are not working with them, is what I'm getting. And that's a okay, we'll see what else comes up. Let's see, what's the blockage for Cancer? What's the blockage for Cancer, please? What's the blockage? Okay, you have the 4 of Pentacles in your blockage with the 9 of Cups in the reverse. So in your blockage, it means that there's something that you're still not happy about. You're still not getting what you truly wanted. from the situation, and you are limited in this situation. There is someone that is, according to you, withholding information still from you, is still closed up, and they are trying to play it very safe, is what I'm seeing here. And they need to watch their spending, and that is something that is a blockage for you, something that it's making you unhappy. So there is someone that is trying to be very stubborn, very like going with the old format of how things should be, and they're not being open-minded about things, is another thing that I'm getting. So you have the Four of Pentacles in the upright and the Nine of Cups in the reversed. So you feel that you have a lack of growth in this situation. So that means that if you have the possibility to work together with this individual, you still feel that there will be a lack of growth if you would cooperate with them. And that's why you don't want to take that leap of faith and trying to stand up for yourself, is what I'm getting here. I feel that you may have the feeling that you will lose your independence or your freedom if you would cooperate with whatever this person is trying to want you to do. So let's see, what is the blockage for the person that you are dealing with? What's the blockage? The Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Wands in the reverse. And I have the Magician here in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So best believe, my Cancerians, that this person could be trying to trick you into something. They may try to hide the truth from you in a very mean way. They have the Queen of Swords in the blockage. So there is something that they are lying about, and that has to do with stability. That has to do either, for some of you, with someone's house environment, with a marriage, with something that they are trying to hide from you, and they're trying to manipulate the truth from you. The Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Magician is like, no, not nice. And they're still debating or trying to be flexible in the situation. They are weighing down their options, but there is something that they are hiding from you. So whatever you feel intuitively that they are hiding from you, and that's the reason that you block the situation out, or you don't have the faith to start over or to take that leap of faith. It could be that you're completely right about it. Let's see. What's the hopes for Cancer? What are the hopes? You have the Ten of Pentacles. So you want commitment. You want something that's long-lasting, stable, grounded. You want to stay loyal to your commitment, to your relationship, to your work, to your job, to whatever it is. You strive for that person to be committed as well, and to see your loyalty that you put in the situation. So that's like this issue here, what I'm seeing. Let's see, what else is the hopes for Cancer, please? Okay, this is so odd. I tried to do your reading, but it just didn't go through, so I had to do it over. And what you had in your hopes was exactly those three cards as well. So this is just odd. No, I'm just a bit shocked. It's just in the same position. I've been doing this job for a long time, and you can tell me that these cards are gamblings. They have the same message. If they don't want to come out, they will come out. This is another, proof of that. So you have in your hopes, you have the Moon. So you have the Moon, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Swords, and they're both in the reverse. So I feel that you just want this person to speak up no matter, like, you know that this person is lying, they're keeping some secrets from you, and you're tired of seeing things, like being illusional about it, that you know that there are secrets that needs to come out, and you know that this person is hiding information from you, and they have information that they're not telling you, so they're not being honest, truthful towards you, and you want that truth to come out. For some of you, it could even mean that you don't even want that truth. You know what I mean? You just want to sweep it under the rug, and that's also like what this can indicate for some of the concealers. So if you hold the truth about a situation, you could want that to stay in the darkness. You could want your how do you say that, your intentions to be stayed in the dark and not shown to this individual. So that's please give some comments about this, about these 3 cards, because this is like a major message for a lot of you, that's for sure. And if there is someone that is, and for some of you that are engaged or in like a third-party situation, you want this person to drop the ball on this Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius individual, and you don't care whether they got hurt in this case or not. You just want this to be over with, and for them to make the right decision between you and this air sign is what I'm getting here. And you don't mind for your relationship with this individual that you're having to stay a secret. You know what I mean? So that's something. So this person that you're dealing with has the 5 of Swords in their hopes. So, best believe that the person that you are dealing with is, again, as I was saying, not a truthful person, as I was saying. They are absolutely not truthful in the way that they handle things. They want to have the upper hand. So, again, we go back to that Emperor with the Hanged Man, where I was like, okay, I'm not sure. It could be, I'm having the sense for some of you that someone is trying to get you on board to work together on the third-party situation, and they're doing it because, you know, they want to have all the cookies and eat it too. You know what I mean? That's like the mentality that I'm seeing here. Very manipulative, very narcissistic individual that doesn't really care if you get hurt in the progress or not. They have their own needs, and they own want things from you and from the other individual, and they really don't care if you get hurt. They want to win the battle, even though they know that they will lose it. They do have the 6 of Swords that comes right after it, which is again a bit and for me, it feels like at this moment they want to get away with whatever they are doing, because they are having someone with them on board. As long as they can have someone with them on board, it will give them a peace of mind to remove themselves from the situation. So best believe that this could be the third party that is the Queen of Swords, and that Queen of Swords could be, you know, it could be anyone. And will always be different for a lot of you. It could be even your mother-in-law, you know what I mean, or someone that has someone that just wants to, how do you say this, bad intentions. Let's say someone has bad intentions is what I'm getting here. And I don't feel that this is going about your love interest. I have the feeling this is an outsider. So it does not always have to mean that that outsider is, you know, someone's mistress or someone's wife or husband. You know what I mean? When we say third party situation, and I speak in my case, it could be someone's brother, it could be someone's mother, it could be someone's friend, it could be anyone that is out there to get you. And they're like frenemies, you know what I mean? And didn't I say frenemies in the last Cancerian spread? I think I mentioned in one of the, I think it was you, frenemies. Gosh. Let's see, Present doubts and fears is the devil card, guys, for you. You have the devil card in your fears. So you fear to stay stuck in this situation. And again, it's a third party situation. Someone that's trying to influence you in a bad way. And that gives you a lot of fear, that makes you want to operate out of your shadow side or lose your temper, like emotions are scattered everywhere, and you see it happening. It's not like you're in that karmic situation where you don't see what that person or the situation does to you. If you fear the devil, it means that you are fully aware of what you have gotten yourself into. And it won't surprise me if I see the Seven of Pentacles, where you are, where you stop and take a look at what you have put yourself into in this situation. And I have the Eight of Pentacles reversed, which goes back to the Seven of Pentacles. So here we are saying the same storyline, that you are fully aware of what you have put yourself into, and that is being very toxic for you, for everyone that is involved, but especially for you, for your own mindset, for your own mental health. It's just not healthy for you. So you are the Eight of Pentacles here goes back to the Seven of Pentacles, where you know that you need to, like, check your balances and see what you have gained from it. And if it's only bullshit, what you got out of it, and only stress and negativity and a lot of worry, best believe that you need to check out of that situation. And you have the Strength card, so you have the fear. You fear that you won't have the strength to leave the situation, which is not even working for you. You have the Five of Cups here. There is definitely a Queen of Wands. If it's not a Queen of Swords, it could be a Queen of Wands individual that is, making you feel a bit miserable, is what I'm getting. And you fear that you won't have the strength to overcome this obstacle and detach yourself from this negative attachment that you have with one or two people, or more people involved. Could be 3 people involved. So let's see, what is the present doubts and fears for the person that Cancer is dealing with? See, I told you there is a fire sign that is coming up in your spread quite often, Cancer. There is the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Swords in the reversed for their doubts and fears, Cancer. So it means that they are fearing probably that you will, stand your ground and don't want to deal with this bullshit because it makes you miserable. I feel that you are the fifth wheel in the situation. No matter what the situation is, you have the feeling that that someone is being like an energy vampire to you and keeping you stuck alone with the stress to solve that problem. That's what I'm sensing here with the Seven of Wands as well. And this person is afraid that you will stick your ground and fight these people off, or raise your voice about it. What is the outside influence? Is the Four of Cups is outside influence. Someone is, let's see. What the hell did I tell you? I know what I'm talking about. Look at that. The Queen of Wands twice. So the outside influence is someone who's getting rejected. You may not be aware of it, but this person is not feeling happy in the place that she is in, and that could be the reason that she's trying to make your life miserable. You know what I mean? That's like the energy that I'm getting. This person is not happy in the situation. They feel neglected, they feel rejected, they are depressed, and they are trying to meditate like meddle in this situation. You know what I mean? What is the outside influence for the person that... The Empress in the reversed is the outside influence for them. So this could be definitely for some of you, someone's wife that is not behaving the way that they should behave. It could be that someone is, or this could be also you're not putting in, you know, you feel there's a lack of self-worth at this moment, and you don't feel that there is anything to give to this relationship and grow something out of it. You don't feel that there's any growth that can be, that you can gain from this situation. And there is the Five of Wands in the reverse. So you don't want to fight anymore. It's like for you, you've lost the battle within yourself by losing your own self-esteem in this situation, and that's like enough for you to leave that situation, or wanting to leave that situation, or realizing, as I was saying, that you are in a toxic situation because it's diminishing your self-esteem and your self-worth, and that's something that you should not accept, let alone just go with it, you know. Let's see what's the future energies for Cancer, please. Eight of Swords. You're still gonna be a bit confused, stuck in your head about the situation. There are still a lot of questions that needs to be answered in order for you to get out of that situation. But do always remember, this is something that you do to yourself, and that you need to overcome that devil energy, overcome your own fear, and use it inner strength that you have to detach yourself from that devil card. You have the Hierophant. Yeah, you need to get your own clarity, and don't accept anyone to give it to you. You know, you need to get your own clarity. That's what it seems like. You need to know what the right thing is for you, and handle in accordance to what you know that is good for you. And don't get yourself trapped in that mental prison. For some of you, someone could be coming back from the past. That could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, that is not gonna get off the ground. That person is still wanting to, you know, play around with you, be still very, you know, having the upper hand in the situation. And I feel that you're gonna see that. You're gonna become your own teacher and get the clarity over yourself to say no to this individual that comes back to have a false start with you. And you have the Knight of Cups here. So it means that someone, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, a new love is what I feel that will come in and offer you another start, and you will reject this person that you were dealing with. What is the future energies for the person that Cancer is dealing with? Okay. Again, the Queen of Wands. Okay. 10 of Cups with the 8 of Swords, both in the reverse. The Strength, upright, and the Sun in the reverse. So this person is not going to be happy at all. They're going to come to their own realization. They're going to take their own blindfolds off, and I feel that they're still going to, they're not going to be the one that give you the clarity, because they're going to hold their own tongue to speak something to you and try to remain in the darkness. They're not there to give you the clarity. It's like, as long as they get the clarity, then it's fine, but they're not going to give you the clarity that you want. So that's why you have to get yourself out of that mental prison yourself, by looking at your own values and understand that it all needs to come from you. You know what I mean? So yes, my dear Cancerians, that was your reading. I will continue with another monthly to see what else are the blockages and what else can you expect and what else I can give you as advice in this situation, because it seems like a tricky situation as well. So a bit more clarity about this situation, or else I'll just see you the 15th of April. Thank you guys, and bye.